Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another NIKKE reaction. It has been over a month since I've listened to a NIKKE song. The last time I listened to Daybreak, and everyone was really hyped about that new release. And now it's beyond that release, and I've missed the window entirely, purely because of how long it took me to get things done around here. But here we are. I'm going to be listening to the Red Hood today, the other one that everyone wanted me to listen to from this same set of releases. So knowing that Daybreak was as sick as it was, I'm excited to see what this one's going to be like, and I can't expect it to be any less exciting, so let's go. Oh, okay. We're starting right off with that driving sound. I love that. 4 on the floor, lots of energy. Ooh, we got that floor time groove. Let's go. Let's go, punk. This is what I'm gonna call Scott Pilgrim core. Oh yeah! Oh, I love this energy. I love it so much. I love this song. I love this sound. I tried to mix those words together. It's kind of goofy. I love the vocalist on this too. Perfect vocalist for this sound. It's so good. All right. Get a little more standard rock with this break in here. Whew. I am having the best time of my life right now. One more time. Yeah! I need to go to just a live show with nothing but music like this. I would have so much fun. I'd lose like 20 pounds right then and there. Love that. I love that sound. Fantastic work, Cosmograph. Fantastic. So Cosmograph kind of cheated me on this one by utilizing some of my favorite post-punk garage grunge sounds. I love it. It's not fair for me to give a objective opinion on this one because I'm going to love that sound till the day I die. It is one of my favorite things. I love that sound. This high-octane street punk aesthetic, graffiti era, the 80s and 90s of punk rock alternative. This grunge era is one of my favorite sounds that ever came out of music. The way that they compress, the way that all the music just kind of joins together in one giant straightforward train of sound. It's so much fun. I loved the energy on this one. That's why I said kind of like Scott Pilgrim. It's a little bit more high energy and fresh than the sound that came out of the UK area in the 1980s. While that was definitely the root of this sound, I love this evolution that people have come with. They brought this entirely new swath of energy into that scene, and and it just fits the aesthetic so well. This anti-establishment edge to it. I love that. Everything about this was super fun. I am totally biased to the floor tom grooves. I love that just all the way through the song is one of my favorite things to do on my own kit as well. I find myself doing that in the middle of songs where it should not be, and it still feels good. It's just a good groove. I think one of my favorite things that came out of this genre of music is the fact that the rhythm and lead guitars are always pretty similar, and they just create this wall of sound that moves right at you, and you can't do anything but listen to it. There's nothing else to listen to. In this song, they utilize synth underneath it, which is obviously a more modern take on that sound. It adds a little bit more depth to the whole tone and adds some of that high end that the guitars kind of lose. It makes things a little bit more stingy and kind of punchy, so it's just a good aesthetic to throw in here. It feels really nice. And even with them having that breakdown sort of section around 3/4 of the way in where everything kind of took a back seat and it felt a little bit more like a standard like punk rock alternative song, a little bit more like 1OK Rock in that respect, like early 1OK Rock stuff where they just played with riffs and had everything coming at you all at once, no lyrics. I love that sound. It reminded me a lot of Clock Strikes and The Beginning, especially from 1OK Rock. So that sound is a really good complement to the core sound that they were going for with that punk garage sound. And it's so cool. There's been a lot of songs. I've said it in basically every video for this past week, but since I returned to doing videos on a daily basis, every single one has had some sort of like root in my own personal roots as a musician. And this is just another one. It's like the universe is paying me back for all that time I spent working on the room and not being here by allowing me to listen to stuff that just really sits well with me and I'm very familiar with, and allowing me to experience all this new energy from these songs and just making me feel great. So I love this one. This one definitely beats out Daybreak for me. Sorry for those who are bigger fans of Daybreak. This one hits a lot more of my musical biases, and like I said earlier, this is not going to be an objective view because I can't do objective views when I'm this hyped. This one's going on my everyday playlist, the ones I listen to while I'm working on stuff here and just always constantly putting on loop. That's going right there. But I think that's about all I've got to say, so thank you all so very much for watching. If you have another song from this group of music that is this fire, please let me know and leave it in the comments below so I can try and get to it. I usually get to the ones with the most likes first because that's just how I prioritize. And other than that, if you like this video and you want to see more of me getting unnecessarily excited about music and my own nostalgia connected to it, you know how to follow me and support me and all that. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye!